But yes, we do consume each other's blood.
Someone just open sourced a software that lets you see through walls while using your own Wi-Fi signals.
Why are people going in and out of the sewers in Brooklyn, New York, bro?
Welcome back to Paranormal Highway. Today, we're checking out some TikToks that'll make you question reality. Let's get started. Well, good news. You're not seeing things. Bad news. You're seeing things. The audacity it has to try and hide behind the door again. Yeah, I'm moving out immediately.
Please tell me y'all have seen this video where this girl goes to an antique shop in Plainfield, Wisconsin, and she finds this very suspicious looking leather lampshade. Now, if you look closely, it almost looks like this leather lampshade has tattoos on it. Now, why is this suspicious? Well, Plainfield, Wisconsin is where Ed Gein is from. You know, the guy who inspired Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the serial unaliver and grave robber who fashioned furniture and utensils and bowls and plates and stuff out of human flesh and bones. Now, would it be a far stretch to say that this was made by Ed Gein? Maybe. But would it be impossible that some of his furniture he fashioned made it out to the public? Because as sadistic as it would be for him to give away things he fashioned out of humans, I think we're kind of past that point with this man. So it's entirely possible that this could be made by Ed Gein. It has dominoes and stuff on it. It has tattoos. What do you guys think about this? Let me know.
Is it possible that some of his furniture made it out to the public? Maybe. Would people buy the furniture? Also maybe, because people are weird. But if I saw that lamp or any other thing that resembled something like that, I'd be so disgusted, I would run out of the store as fast as I could.
Watch this.
Megan Fox drinking blood. Let's just roll the clip of her talking about drinking blood.
I guess drink each other's blood might mislead people, or like people are imagining us with like goblets and we're like Game of Thrones drinking each other's blood. It's just a few drops, but yes, we do consume each other's blood on occasion for ritual purposes only. It is used for a reason, and it is controlled where it's like, let's shed a few drops of blood and each drink it. He's much more haphazard and hectic and chaotic, where he's willing to just like cut his chest open with broken glass and be like, take my soul, let me bleed on you. It doesn't not happen, let me tell you. Maybe not exactly like that, but a version of that has happened many times.
Here, Megan Fox admitted that what happens inside the entertainment industry is far darker than people imagine. More and more, the people doing these things are not even hiding anymore. We've always heard about rituals in this industry, strange practices that celebrities supposedly do in secret to reach a certain level or stay there. And for years, everyone treated it like a conspiracy theory. Except today, celebrities themselves are openly talking about it in front of cameras without any shame. Megan Fox literally admitted that she consumes blood for ritual reasons. She said it as if it were normal, as if it were just something people do in that world, and nobody around her reacted. Everyone laughed, as if drinking blood was as normal as drinking coffee. And that's the most disturbing part. It's not even a secret anymore. It's right in front of us. They talk about it, they show it, they openly embrace it, and they know that most people will just move on and tell themselves it's all entertainment. But when a public figure tells you that she practices rituals involving blood, it's not just for entertainment. It almost sounds like a confession. And if she dares to say that publicly, imagine what they do when the cameras are off. The day people realize that what we are shown is only the surface, everything will change. But for now, they keep going because nobody stops them.
It still boggles my mind how these celebrities openly admit to these things so casually and no one says anything about it. They just accept it because they're famous. Like, that is not normal. Like, what is wrong with these people?
Brazil just made an absolute boss move in UFO transparency and dropped the receipts on nearly 900 UFO cases. This is huge. So on May 31st, Brazil's National Archives released 893 UFO cases, to be exact, to the public. And we're talking about sightings from 1952 all the way up to 2023, complete with photos, audio recordings, witness drawings, detailed official reports. The files were originally set to drop on June 13th, but they went live early with no warning. And there's some seriously amazing stuff inside. So I've only cracked into it just a touch, and already it's mind-blowing. It talks about cases like the 1977 Colares incident, where locals were reportedly injured by beams of light coming from low-flying UFOs it was so intense that the Brazilian military launched Operacio Prato, Operation Saucer, to investigate. There's also the 1986 Night of the UFOs, where 21 objects were spotted across southern Brazil, tracked on radar and chased by Air Force jets. So if you want to check it out yourself, there's a website you can go to. I'll list it right here. You'll need to register, but the docs are public. A lot of it's in Portuguese, but you can get it translated. Brazil just raised the bar. It's your move, Pentagon. Follow for more, because I'm going to be cracking into this.
So Brazil just went full X-Files? They weren't playing. They came in receipts for over 900 UFO cases, with pictures, witness drawings, and fighter jets chasing orbs. Your move, Pentagon. If anyone needs me, I'll be translating Portuguese all night. Make sure to like and subscribe.
50,000 records are released every day. 50,000 AI records. 34% of all records released every day are AI records.
Probably higher at this point.
And they're streaming. People are consuming them. So can we say the people who are consuming them are wrong? Some people are even saying, they did a study, and 87% of those users said they're happy streaming AI music as long as it's good. Because they're sick and tired of the DSP, Spotify, Apple, programming and telling them what to listen to, and they would rather listen to their own songs.
50,000 AI tracks dropping on Spotify every single day? That's wild. And over 80% of listeners are perfectly happy with robot beats if the beat slaps. Are we witnessing the end of real human artists? Let me know in the comments.
Who really is Bill Gates? The answer to that question really may surprise you, because he is just one of many of a bloodline from elite bankers. And I mean elite, we'll get into it. Elite bankers, family that was on the board of Planned Parenthood, and a whole bunch of weird stuff just like that.
So he claims Bill Gates comes from some secret elite banker bloodline, and honestly, it sounds like a good rabbit hole. Is this just a massive conspiracy or just old money doing old money things? Drop your theories below.
I wish this was fake, but Flock Safety now has drones flying in the sky. Flock's drones can hit up to 60 miles per hour and can read a license plate from up to 2,000 feet away. Flock also says that the camera can be overhead within 90 seconds of one 911 call. This isn't just a few towns testing it out either. Flock is aiming for 100 drones in cities by the end of 2026, with drones already deployed in California, Washington, and Michigan at least. But a February class action lawsuit says out-of-state agencies searched Flock's San Francisco cameras 1.6 million times in 7 months. One county also found over 300,000 unauthorized searches too. And here's something I haven't seen people talk about. Flock also sells a tool called Nova that pulls license plates, drone footage, jail records, and public records into one Google-style search. And apparently the Nova codebase had a dark data category with fields for social security numbers, credit cards, and crypto wallets, although Flock denies these claims. Flock already has over 80,000 cameras across 5,000 communities in 49 states, and the drones are the next layer. If you want to know more about what companies are doing with mass surveillance, you can use the Conscious app to get full reports to see what any company is doing behind the scenes. The more people who see what companies are doing, the harder it gets for them to release things like this quietly.
So they basically have another way to watch us. Cool.
Check this out. Someone just open sourced a software that lets you see through walls while using your own Wi-Fi signals. No cameras, no infrared, just pure radio waves. It's an open source project, meaning anyone can get it, called RuView, and it was just published on GitHub. It literally turns standard everyday Wi-Fi signals into a low-cost radar system. It uses AI models to analyze something called channel state information. You see, every time a Wi-Fi signal bounces around a room, your body subtly changes those signals because humans are mostly made of water. The AI studies these tiny disturbances and translates them into real-time 3D mapping, meaning they know exactly where you're standing and what you're doing. But it gets even crazier than that. The software doesn't just track your movement. The AI can actually isolate the rhythmic movement of your chest and read your breathing rate and track your heart rate from anywhere. It could be an incredible tool for things like elderly care and search and rescue, but it also means our physical privacy is entirely up for grabs. Would you trust this technology to be inside your house without you knowing?
So no cameras, no infrared, just Wi-Fi signals tracking your movement. That's great for search and rescue, but bad for physical privacy. Would you trust this in your house?
What if I told you the dead people are still alive somewhere in time? Listen for a second. All of our life we used to believe that the past has disappeared and the future is yet to come. Right? Wrong. There is a theory in physics called eternalism proposed by Albert Einstein. It suggests that we only experience time from inside of it. Think of reality like a film reel. Every frame of the movie already exists at the same time. The characters only experience one frame after another, creating the illusion of movement. But outside the film, every scene already exists. But if the past still exists, then dead people are still dead, right? No. Now, if you merge this with quantum immortality theory that suggests that every time something fatal happens, like a dangerous accident, your consciousness continues only in the branch where you survived. To other people in some realities, you died, but from your perspective, you keep moving forward in the version where you lived. And if every possible timeline already exists, like frames in a film reel, then maybe death is not a complete disappearance. Maybe there are still branches of reality where your loved ones survived, kept living, and continued experiencing time.
This just rewired my brain. What if the people we lost aren't actually gone? It combined eternalism with quantum immortality. Basically, there's a timeline where they survived and just kept living. And honestly, that's kind of beautiful.
Why are people going in and out of the sewers in Brooklyn, New York, bro? People are saying that they seen people going in the sewers and coming out the sewers and changing their clothes. What the hell is going on down there, guys? People are saying that over a dozen of people emerged from a manhole in 2 different places in Brooklyn. Something's going on over there, guys, and it's underground. People are saying it happened on Bedford Avenue and McDonald Avenue, that they spent 3 hours in the sewers and then they came back out. What the hell is going on out there, guys? A guy seen it and he asked them, what are you doing down there? They said they dropped their keys. It took you 3 hours to get it? Shut up! How did you drop your keys in there? In a sewer? Those holes are mad small on top of the sewers. Something's going on in Brooklyn, New York, bro, and it's underground in the sewers. They saying that the sewer's been inspected and the infrastructure is safe to not worry about it. What you mean? People are coming in and out the sewers, changing their clothes. Something's going on in Brooklyn, bro, and I'm gonna find out. I mean, they don't work for the city, so what are they doing down there? People are saying that those are the new Ninja Turtles. Shut up! This has to stop. Not just playing around, guys. Entertainment purposes only, nothing to worry about. Like they said, people go in and out the sewers all the time. Something's going on over there, guys, and I know nothing about it. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. I hope they take care of this. Be on the lookout for people going into sewers. I'm out.
No, because what's down there? Why did all of them go down at once, and what were they doing while they were underground? I'm gonna need someone to actually go down there and investigate because this is very suspicious and kinda scary.
This guy claims he's stuck in France in the year 2055 and can't find a way back. And everything he shows in his videos looks disturbingly unreal. For several years now, he's been posting clips that depict a future completely devoid of people. The footage shows empty streets and total silence. The roads are deserted, yet vending machines and terminals are still working, as if the country itself still exists, but its population has completely vanished. In some videos, he walks into stores and shows shelves full of video games made for the PlayStation 7. Even more unsettling, every single game on display is designed for that console, a system that doesn't even exist in our time. One detail in particular really alarmed viewers. A nearly empty vending machine with just one bottle left inside. The date on it is clearly visible, April 2055. According to him, it's a drink that hasn't even been released yet in our present day. Even more disturbing is the moment when he enters the Louvre and films the Mona Lisa from up close. The room is completely empty. No guards, no tourists, as if time itself has frozen. He does the same with the Eiffel Tower, showing it surrounded by absolute silence and emptiness. What makes the story even more unsettling is the fact that he started posting these videos long before the explosion of AI and modern visual tools.
Okay, I'm invested. Did you see the Eiffel Tower? That place is never empty, even at night. And that Fanta bottle was dated 2055, and I don't think I've ever seen that flavor before. Is this an awesome VR project, or did he actually slip through a wormhole? Let me know below.
What if we are in a simulation? Everything in the universe follows rules, patterns, mathematics, almost like code. Deja vu, coincidences, dreams that feel more real than reality itself. And some philosophers and scientists have actually questioned whether our world is artificial. What if Earth is just an advanced simulation created by something far beyond us? Not for fun, but to study us, test us, or recreate humanity from the past. Because if civilizations become advanced enough, they could simulate entire universes with conscious people inside them, which means we might not be the originals. If we are just a simulation, every single thing that we do is being watched. Your memories, your life, everyone you've ever known could all just be code. And maybe that's why deja vu happens, a glitch in the system.
What if all of this really is a simulation? Everything in our universe follows math and patterns just like lines of code. If a civilization is advanced enough, they could have easily programmed us. Are we even the originals?
This live photo apparently captures a phantom nurse walking on the 5th floor of the Waverly Hills Sanatorium. On the 5th floor sits room 502, perhaps the single most infamous location in Waverly Hills lore. And according to legend, a young nurse supposedly ended her life by hanging herself from a fixture in that very same room in room 502 in 1928, after becoming pregnant and unmarried, crushed by shame and despair. A second nurse is also rumored to have passed away nearby in 1932 after falling or being pushed from a window. Could this live photo have captured one of these nurses, still making her rounds in the afterlife? Some said that this ghostly figure doesn't appear to be wearing a uniform from that era, and others have also theorized that this could in fact just be another paranormal investigator walking with their phone.
I don't know, that's really creepy, especially since it was taken by room 502 where a nurse sadly ended her life in 1928. So it could be a ghost, but the clothes didn't look like a uniform from that era, and the figure moved normally, so was it a ghost or another investigator?
It is time for President Trump to tell the world the truth about UAP and UFOs. And if anybody's can and will do it, it would be him.
One of the most unconventional people in the entire UFO disclosure ecosystem, covered in tattoos, a former artist, a former martial artist, but he's at the center of it all. This documentary, Sleeping Dog, that I just watched, this documentary provoked the release today of 2 of the videos that were first seen in the documentary, meaning the rest of it's probably real too. Jeremy Corbell, it's great to have you on. If this is real disclosure, what are we getting from the War Department here? What is this?
Right. So is this real disclosure? We've had people testify with their hand up to God and country that not just UFOs are real, that we have been reverse engineering non-human intelligence craft, that we have bodies, alien bodies. I don't know how else to say it. They call it biologics, just to keep it kind of more open. At least we have the pilots that are non-human of this craft. And if that is true, if what people risk to be able to say to the American public and to Congress under oath that this is all true, like David Grush, Dylan Borland, Matthew Brown, etc., right? Then what we need to know now is, what are the real questions? What are we being shown? We're being shown parts, as you said, and that this is fact, that in the documentary Sleeping Dog, we did a little provocation. We showed a little bit of some tiny things that, as journalist George Knapp and I will be putting out to the public.
So the government dropped the second batch of UFO files and things are getting real. He's saying under oath that we have non-human craft and alien bodies. With more footage leaking, is this actual disclosure or just another cover-up? What's your theory?
Bunch of pastors came together.
Oh boy.
It's weird.
Wacky.
It's called by some government officials and said there needs to be a meeting. They said don't bring your cell phones.
Oh gosh.
They were sat in a room. Congressman came out and he said the disclosure that is about to come out with these aliens, they are going to confirm non-human intelligence, that there's an alien race that has been living here a long time, and in fact they are our creators.
Oh gosh.
They created the Bible. They created Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
You need to prepare your congregation for this disclosure.
How?
This is wild.
I think they're hinting at that this is a deception. And what was weird is either on their flight there or back, they just so happened to say, look out the window, there's 6 UFOs.
Shut the front door.
I'm not judging these pastors at all. I really think they're potentially part of another layer of deception. It seems way too obvious. Guys, there's a deception about to happen, so get ready.
What if it's a deception-ception?
That's what I'm saying.
This is the 1-2 punch.
So allegedly they were warned that a disclosure would come out saying aliens actually created us, but it might actually be a huge psychological deception because, you know, they love lying to us. We've reached the end of the road for today. Which one of those TikToks messed with your head the most? Let me know below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep the high beams on. I'm your host, and I'll see you back on the Paranormal Highway very soon.